Welcome back, guys, to No Deflection Gaming. Today we're taking a look at the Trenchant recovery once again. We're going to be jumping into showing you what its use is currently after the new patch and whether or not it's poopy. If you want a quick yes or no, the answer is maybe. Let's just take a jump right into this real quick and take a look at what I'm currently running. So right now I've got 255 strength, 167 con. Normally you want to have this at 300 if you're trying to mess around with the Trenchant recovery, just for the active grit on light and heavy attacks. Once again, looking at my existing equipment, I still have the leeching on the ring, the Trenchant recovery on the hammer, and nothing really special in any of these. I'm messing around with the sword and shield right now just to try something new, since my hammer and axe for the 600. So, leeching on Trenchant recovery on the hammer, leeching on the ring. Let's go take a look at this and see how it feels now. Now, if you remember previously, the hammer was doing anywhere between, 1,000 to almost 8,000 HP, depending on how many enemies we were hitting. So, real quick, we're gonna run over here and see if we can find some guys to kill. I think somebody's doing a group around here, but we'll find some enemies anyway and start beating up on them. Alright, so we have two enemies here. Let's see how hard these guys hit, and then we'll see how much I heal for with this Trenchant recovery. Alright, so that's damage. Crit on, 966, 1066. I mean, if you get a crit on, you'll probably do a little more. But yeah, so Trenchant recovery, it's not that it's worthless, but it is definitely worth less. It still heals, but you're getting, I think the most I've seen myself heal for is 1400, I think. That was off a really nice crit, and that was in PvP itself. So, like it right there is 1,000. So it's not terrible. It's not awful, but it's just not great anymore. Not nearly as good as it was. 100% it was OP before. I mean, there you go, 1,300 right there. We were getting, 8,000, 1492, 1403. It's not terrible. It's definitely not as good as it was, obviously. You're only getting the heals off one enemy instead of, 6 enemies. So if you're in OPR or a war and you're on point or something like that, and you do a big smash attack, hit 2 to 3 people, you're healing for 6,000, 8,000 HP. Obviously, yeah, that's broken. We get that. But to reduce it down to this much, I don't know. I mean, I kind of wish they would have left it with maybe 2 enemies. I mean, having a 2k to, 3,500 heal was really, really nice, especially since, it's a slow-ass attack. It's one charged heavy attack. Very easy to dodge unless you shockwave somebody first. So I'm gonna miss it. I will probably still run this hammer for a while because I still like the hammer. I'm gonna keep using the Trenchant recovery in OPR and wars just because, I'm using the overhead bonks anyway. Right now my current setup is I run in, find stance, shield bash, get behind the enemy, and then bonk them in the back. And it's been working out pretty well. I'm getting a bunch of heals off that. It's an instant back crit, so it's been good. But like I said, Trenchant recovery is not nearly as good as it was, so it's up to you guys to make the decision if you want to use it anymore. I'm still going to keep using it for a little while until I find something better. Maybe if I can get the Great Maul or whatever the weapon is that has the, from the bear down here. Where is it? The bear over in Reekwater. Right here, this bad boy, or actually, right here. They drop, I think it's called the Great Maul. It's got enchanted, keenly empowered, and keen, I believe, or something like that. It's a great hammer regardless, but until I have that drop, I'm probably gonna be running this. So that's basically the build, guys. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep the grid up as much as possible. Right now I'm running with a lot of con because I've been doing a lot of OPR and wars. Sorry for the back and forth there. So this is my basic setup, and obviously when I pop my food, you're looking at 200 con, 255 strength, and really this is just a turtle shell build with a sword, shield, and hammer. I'm just trying to keep people at bay. I'm not really necessarily trying to get kills. And once again, guys, if you guys like the content, always hit that like button, hit the subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you all, and peace out.